Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing fine, really fine. In today's video, I want to share my daily habits for a peaceful and productive life. These habits have genuinely helped me feel grounded, calm, and I feel more connected to myself. Before even starting this video, I want to say that I've always been someone who enjoys my own company. I don't feel the need to be surrounded by people just to escape boredom. And I've always been like that, guys. It's just nice. I just like, love Reshma. Yeah, and in fact, some of my biggest moments of growth have happened when I simply spend time with myself. Of course, socializing is important, spending time with your loved ones is important, but I also believe that enjoying your own company is one of the beautiful skills that you can develop. I prefer being alone. I don't know. Alone, as in, I just need my space and time. That's what I mean. Okay, that's about it. Now let's go get into the video because I've been speaking a lot about how much I love myself. Yeah. So starting my morning, the first thing I do when I wake up, I'll tell you why I cultivated this habit. Okay, like the evening part remains. I've been doing it from a very long time, but the morning routine, I'll tell you why. I was going through something and I needed to get out of that zone because I would just sleep on it, just bed rot all day, scroll through phone, no discipline, no motivation, nothing. So I would just like be so comfortable lying down and just using my phone all day, and I wanted to get out of this zone. And honestly, I think this is one of the best decisions that I have made, and it's beautiful. There's no going back because there's only growth here. Okay, I usually wake up around 8:30 in the morning. The first thing I do is hydrate. That is done, I make a small cup of tea for myself, and I start with my yoga. Now, yoga, when I speak about yoga, my yoga is mainly focused on grounding, nervous system regulation, somatic exercise release, and things like that. Over the years, I've dealt with some physical discomforts and somatic pains. And after doing a lot of research uh, about my body and speaking with professionals and doctors, my doctors, I realized that my pain was coming from my nervous system and I needed to prioritize to fix that. When I search for yoga videos on YouTube, I don't randomly follow whatever is trending. I choose practices based on what my body or mind needs. And one thing I've learned is that the system remembers experiences. It remembers stressful situations, trauma, difficult moments, people, toxic situations, certain environments. And because of that, I think it's very important to become aware of what is healthy and what is unhealthy in our lives. The more awareness we have, the easier it becomes to deal with our situations. So, this morning yoga has been helping me feel more grounded, calm, and productive actually. More than productive, I would say disciplined. Yeah, disciplined. Right after my yoga, I go into the state of yoga nidra and listen to positive affirmations. I am affirmations like I am positive, I am magical, I attract abundance, I am beautiful, I am successful, I am healthy, I am wealthy. So there are so many I am affirmations on YouTube. You can just type, just close your eyes, whatever they say, just repeat so that it gets registered in your subconscious mind. And I've been doing this from 2019. Yeah, I've been doing this since 2019. And the reason I do this is because the words we repeatedly hear or say, these things carry a lot of power, and it can start showing up in our lives. So, if you know how manifestation works, how power of your subconscious mind works, you'll get it. Then around 11:30, I begin planning my day. Since I work on my business from home, I like having structure and clarity because I'm working on multiple things. Before I start working, I have this weekly planner with me and a habit tracker where I organize my tasks and goal for the day. And before I jump into my work, I spend a few moments practicing gratitude. And one thing I love about gratitude journal is that I try to be very, very, very specific. Because instead of simply writing I'm grateful, I'm thankful, I make sure I mention things like I'm grateful for my laptop because it gives me work. I'm grateful for my desk. It gives me comfortable space to sit and relax and work. I'm grateful for my notebook. It helps me organize my thoughts. So when you start looking at your life this way, you realize that so many things around you are consistently supporting you. This is so true. And honestly, gratitude has changed the way I look at life. Then is my afternoon walk or stretch right after my lunch. So I realized that meals were one of my triggers and I had to fix that. So right after my food, I also have food allergy. So I'm like very careful with my intake. After my lunch, I either sit and have like a small stretch, or I just walk for like 10 minutes. This might seem like a very small habit, but trust me, it has made a noticeable difference for me. One more thing was I used to have this habit of sleeping right after I have lunch. To break that habit, and I just wanted to feel good after my lunch instead of feeling sleepy. It also makes me feel more active. It just gives me nice mental reset, guys, before I start working again. Work time again. So this is like a focused work time. It's usually when I make calls, respond to emails, or work on my business tasks, create content, plan projects, or design something. And I also review the goals that I set earlier. Having a planner has helped me organize my goal in such a way that I don't have to like rush and do everything. I can just like see what has to be done. If something needs my attention, I just get it done. And if I feel this work can be done tomorrow, I alter it that way as well. So I don't rush into things and get things done just for the sake of it. Then comes my evening pujas and mantras. So I cultivated this habit watching my mom do puja mornings and evenings. And I think I've like uh, taken it from her. This is the favorite part of my day because it's just more than a routine, you know. I am surrendering and I feel so good doing this puja. And while I do my puja, I play mantras. I usually play Hanuman Chalisa, Lita Sahasranama, Navadurga Kavach, and on Thursdays I play Sai Baba Aarti. Me personally, mantras create the space of peace and deep spiritual connection. I feel like with myself, with God, with I just feel so good and grateful. Just like how your positive affirmations influence our mindset, right? These sacred chants help me stay motivated and have hope. And more than hope, I would say there is some kind of win in life. Yeah, that's how I feel. Then comes my creative work after my puja. While the mantras are playing, I usually start working. This is when I work on my patterns, my fashion projects, any new design, my ideas. I just like create mood boards, what's working, what's not working. Actually, enjoy working during this time because my mind feels much calmer and clearer after my spiritual practices. And some of my best ideas come during this time. Next comes the night yoga. After dinner, I move into a comfortable space. Just like my morning yoga, this is again intentional. Uh, it is based on what I need at the moment. So let's say I need good sleep. I look for somatic exercise for good sleep. So there is this gentle calming stretches that you can do. And you have so many videos on YouTube, and you can just consistently follow someone you feel connected to, and you can do it. I find this has helped my sleep quality. I sleep much better and also wake up uh, without any tiredness, or I don't feel exhausted when I wake up. I just feel more refreshed when I wake up in the morning. Also, before bed, I do my journaling and manifestation. I write about my experiences, lessons, thoughts, emotions, and things I'm grateful for. And journaling has helped me process everything that happened during the day. I also maintain a manifestation journal. In this journal, I write my goals and desires as though they have already happened. This practice helps me stay connected with the future I'm working towards and my present moment, and how I can improve my present moment in order to achieve that. So manifestation isn't just work and magic. You need to work towards it, okay? It's you need to be aligned with your goals, actions, thoughts and words. So it's deep. We'll talk about it in some other video. Finally, reading the Bible. This is the final thing that I do before going to bed. What I read usually depends on what I'm feeling or what I want to hear. If I need wisdom, clarity, patience, or any guidance in particular area of my life, I'll read proverbs related to that. I love ending my day this way because it gives me chance to reflect before I go to sleep. And yeah, that's what my typical day looks like. And none of these habits are about perfection, and I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about this because every person I know, every person I talk to is struggling in some or the other way, mentally, physically. There's no peace. There's just no peace. And I feel this practice has helped me so much. And I feel so good about myself. And that's why I wanted to share. Over time, I've also realized that life isn't built through one big decision. You just practice these small habits, stay consistent, stay disciplined. It makes a huge difference. I've realized that you don't have to like go to the gym, do this, do that, and be all like intense. You don't have to do that. You just need to be smart enough to follow these small routines and habits so that you can have something big in your life. It can come to you in an unexpected way. And I think these small habits have a lot of power. So your consistency, discipline, these are something that you need to have in your life. When you commit to this, right, you will start seeing results. I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe found some inspiration for your own routine and life. Let me know in the comments which habit resonated with you the most. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.